Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Vasyl Lomachenko. He's 5'6" tall, weighing in at an even 130 pounds. That's a lightweight limit, and he's got a reach. Vasyl the Matrix Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko. Irish Micky Ward. If you're looking for heart, courage, and determination, this is your guy. One of the toughest fighters that's ever laced him up.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasyl Lomachenko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Lowell, Massachusetts, here is the exciting junior welterweight world title challenger, Irish Micky Ward.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
Let's go.
And there's the bell to start the round. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Swing and a miss with the jab. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice job blocking that right punch. A perfect counter shot. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. The jab doesn't quite connect. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters.
Seconds are so precious at this stage of the game.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Going to try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this far.
They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point.
You cannot do it too often because the referee is going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every switch.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
A wise veteran move there to clinch.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been.
Well, it's a smart move to clinch, but you can't do that too often.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Nice stop, but that won't score. Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that hook. And he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee.
And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Oh, what a punch! And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Swing and a miss with the jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And they got caught! And down goes Ward! He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Only catching air with that hook. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Another scoring shot there. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get... And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knock.
And a wise move there to clinch.
Now, sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Beautiful counter shot. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above these, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. And once again, he gets clinched.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You make...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Beautiful counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. They've got to use their jab better. And he'll hug him again, but you can't blame him, can you?
Now, sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
That jab won't score. And you can see he does not like being grabbed onto.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Touching him up again. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. It may not be pretty, but sometimes clinching is effective.
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Good counter punch. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and and what a shock. Another clinch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy. A very close match, which shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
His stamina is off the charts. How many more times is the referee going to let these fighters clinch each other without taking a point?
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. Smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on.
You've got to save that in the back because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
That punch lands. We came here for a fight, and we've got a hugging contest.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Whoa, I gotta stop you there as we get into the action. Let me jump in for just a second. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
He's got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
And he scores with the counter. And we may see a stoppage here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The jab slightly off target. Quick punch scores. Smart move to grab a hold of your opponent, but obviously you can't do that too often.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is why I love the little guys. This is
Wise move here to try and slow the momentum. Will the referee step in? And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.